What's up, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Siki. For today's video, I am doing a story time. I'm going to talk about a very, let's say interesting, disturbing, annoying, a very interesting experience that I had in the gym. If you hear anything in the background, it's my dog. But anyways, on to the story. In the year 2017, or was it 2018? Was it 2017? I don't remember. It was one of those 2 years. So like basically 18 years ago, because 2020 was at least 10 years. 2020 was between 7 to 10 years. It was entirely too long. Centuries ago in 2017, I moved to New York. I lived in Brooklyn for a little bit. First I moved to Bed-Stuy and then I moved to Crown Heights. I found this spot in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. I was just so happy because this spot, I thought, checked off all of my boxes. Really, I thought this was like the perfect apartment. I was like, who could do, like, it felt like everything's working out. I had finally like gotten a job. I got a job like 2 weeks before I found that apartment. And then I found the apartment and I moved in. Like, I looked at the apartment and I moved in like the following day. I find this apartment and I was moving and stuff all on my own, so I got super sick because I had been so drained because I was moving, I was working at this new job and I had like crazy hours. I was moving all alone. So like I was like taking like multiple Ubers, taking the train multiple times, trying to get all my stuff from there because I only had so many hands to hold so many suitcases. My favorite thing about that apartment, my most favorite thing of all time, was that it was 10 minutes walking distance away from a gym. I was sold. Like, I was sold at that point. I was like, girl, let me send you the money. Let me write you a check right now because I need to move in immediately. Like, I know, like immediately. Like, I have to be out of the place where I'm in 24 hours. Yeah, I had a lot going on. And after I moved in, I ended up getting super sick. Like, I had an allergic reaction to peanuts, but at the time I didn't realize it was the peanuts. I just thought I had an allergic reaction because like I broke out into hives, my face swelled, and I had a really bad upper respiratory infection. I had a lot going on. And so I was down for the count for like a good 4 days, which pre-COVID was a really long time to be sick, right? Because like now I feel like if you're sick, like you're gonna be like sick for like 2 weeks because, you know, COVID. So I was sick for like 4 days. I didn't work out for 4 days, which for me was like centuries. At that stage in my life, the gym for me was not, oh, I just go here, I train a little bit, you know. I was obsessed with it. I definitely high-key had an unhealthy relationship with the gym. I had been fiending to get into this new gym. It wasn't the best gym, right? It was not the best gym. It was an affordable gym in New York. So disgusting, honestly. But yes, I go to the gym. Right? I get better, you know. I heal. No more hives, clear up. Infection resolves, and I walk my little bum to the gym, at that point I wasn't trying to look cute in the gym. I was trying to get work done. Like now I like looking cute at all times, like no matter what, even in my sleep. But I threw in like a big t-shirt and some leggings and I go to the gym, and I was just so, oh my god, I was so, I remember that feeling, like walking to the gym and like feeling, because it was cold, feeling like the wind, and I was just like, I was so excited. I walk into the gym, I sign up, right? And they were like, do you want a tour? Like, I was like, no, And they're like, oh, well, for your first session, you get to train with a trainer. I was like, I don't want to do that because I already know how to train, but thank you so much, babes. And they're like, oh, well, can we show you? I was like, no, none of that. I don't want any of this. I just want you to give me my little boop, and then I can go train. Thank you so much, sweetie. Mind you, I was in such a rush to train that I didn't know where anything was. Like, they were like, do you want a tour? Like, I was like, nah. So for the first week, I never knew where anything was because I didn't want the tour. I was in such a rush. I don't know why I was in such a rush, but I was in a rush. I head to like the stretching area to like get warmed up and get moving. Of course, I was training legs. What? As I'm walking into the little stretching area, I just hear this roar. Not in a positive way. It was like an annoying, it was extremely loud, very resonant voice. Damn, baby! Ooh, you got a fat ass. I was like, whoa, hold your, wow. And so I'm like confused because I had in my headphones and they were pretty loud, and I'm like, I know. No, I didn't even acknowledge it. I was like, that's not for me. Okay, whatever. So I get warmed up. The shouts continue. Oh my God, you got a fat ass, damn baby. Just like full-fledged street catcalling, but like in an enclosed space, specifically the gym. I was like, what is this for? Oh God. You know, I was disgusted. I was disturbed, and I was like, all right, let me not even acknowledge this nonsense. Let me just keep it moving. Don't look him in the eye. Don't do it. It's giving broke, it's giving dirty, loud, rude. Just all of the negative traits. It was too much. It was a lot. That was my first day in the gym. Nope, mind you, I was in New York, so like nobody cared. Nobody was like, oh my God, she's too loud, you know, or nobody cared. Everyone had in headphones, but I was just like, this is making me uncomfortable. I don't like it. I trained anyways. It's not like I was gonna let that ruin my workout, right? The next day, I had to go after work. I'm so excited, leave work, it's still bright outside, go home, change, hit the gym. I walk into the gym. It's the same person. I wouldn't say, I almost said gentleman. It's the same person from the previous day. Damn, baby, you got a fat ass. Just the same shouts. Oh my God, baby. And I'm like, okay, all right. The first day I get it, like I'm new or whatever, like, but 2 days in a row? Also, why are you here? Why are you here when I'm here? This is getting on my nerves. Like, stop. Only my second day in the gym, I'm getting pissed off. He does his little spiel. Damn, baby, you've got a fat ass. Oh my God. Damn, baby. And a lot of damn babies. He just goes on and on and on about how fat my ass is, and then he would get tired, maybe within like 3 to 5 minutes. Those 3 to 5 minutes were so overwhelming because he would be screaming at the top of his lungs, and his voice was very resonant. It was just a lot, and I would never like look at him completely. I would just kind of like, and then just walk away, like just opposite side. Wherever he was, I'm the opposite way. So that's the first 2 days. Third day, guess what? Again, so I'm like, all right, third time's the charm. He's got all of the shouting out of his system. He's used to me. There was nothing I could have modified on my end. This went on for a full week. Every single day. I'm not kidding, because at that point I was training every single day. This man would shout and scream at me. And it got to the point where it stopped bothering me. Like, I didn't even notice it. Like, it was like nothing was even happening, right? I was just like, okay, here he goes. All right, he's done, okay? It's funny because I would feel something in my gut on my way to the gym. I would get like nervous, like, oh man, this moment in the day is here. And it was also weird because it's like, why are you always in the gym, sir? I'm in the gym all the time, but why are you always in the gym? I would go in the morning, I would go in the afternoon, I would go in the evening. He was somehow always there. And also like it started to really irritate me because at that point I hated men. I was 22. I absolutely hated men. So like having this man, you know, harass me in the gym of all places. And then on top of that, I'm thinking like, why are you always in the gym? You must not have a job. And one thing I couldn't stand was a broke man. So now I'm really pissed off, right? So he's just getting me so, he was just getting under my skin, right? So first week goes by, second week goes by, right? Same thing for 2 straight weeks. Eventually he started getting extremely bold, and he would actually follow me around the gym, like during my workout. Stay within like 3 feet of me and just shout at me. And I'm like, all right, you got about one more time to shout at me. My cousin had told me, like, you know, New Yorkers are absolutely crazy. Don't go back and forth with a man. Don't go back and forth with anyone you think is crazy because they're crazy. Like, and like one of her homegirls had like gotten punched in the face or something. So she was always trying to tell me, like, don't go back and forth with these people, just ignore them, right? But I'm like, as crazy as New Yorkers are, I'm from Florida. Sweetie, like, I'm from Florida. We win when it comes to insanity, sweetheart, okay? We win. Okay, I'm from Florida. We're nuts. This goofy, crazy stuff happens here all the time. And like, nobody even cares. So I was like, okay, like, you're following me around. You're following me around. That's a lot. That's very, very bold of you, right? And on top of that, I was living in New York, so I'm getting catcalled, harassed in the gym, only to leave the gym, and guess what? Get catcalled and harassed, only to get on the train, and guess what? get catcalled and harassed. I remember one day I was walking into work and this man was like, "Your tits." And I was just like, why? 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 Good morning. Like, that's not how you greet somebody in the morning, sir. It was just, my blood was starting to boil. So one day, as I was leaving for the gym, I said, you know, this dude really is a nutcase, but I'm nutcasier. I went into my kitchen. I said, since you want to follow me, I'm going to give you something to follow. And I grabbed a little knife. It was like one of those like small knives that you use to like cut veggies very finely. And so I would grab one of those knives, and just in case, because it's like, if you're following me around the gym, what if you follow me home? Like, hello, I lived within 10 minutes of the gym. Let me just take this on the way, okay? Just in case, a little just in case knife, right? You know, in your DMs, when one guy just decides he's just gonna message you, "Oh, you're so sexy," or like, you know, "You're so beautiful," like 1,000 times, even though you don't respond. That's what was happening in real life. Like, this man would just yell at me and shout at me constantly, but I would not respond to this man. And he would just keep shouting at me. So one day I was like, I need to start responding to you. We need to start having more of a dialogue, because me not responding is not doing anything, and you're not hearing me because I'm not saying anything. But maybe I need to start saying something. So then one day I told him like to shut the F up, right? Nothing, just kept going. It was like pouring gasoline into a fire. It was literally like pouring gasoline into a fire. It was like, you know, you take a lighter and hairspray. That's what it was like. I was like, damn, that sucks. Keeps going harder, keeps yelling at me, keeps following me around. I was like, all right, okay. I went to the front desk and I was like, all right, this is getting out of hand. Like, I'm literally carrying a knife. I'm carrying a knife on me. Let me go talk to somebody in charge. So I go to the front desk. I'm like, hi, there's this man who follows me around and just shouts like at me about my fat ass and stuff. Could y'all take care of that? They're like, what? But I said, you know, there's a man, he follows me around, he shouts at me, he's just completely out of order, like he's a lot. Could y'all handle that? Right? And they're like, huh? So I said it like the 50th time. And that right there, I'm already getting pissed off. Tell me why this guy, as I'm talking to the front desk, he walks in. Damn, baby, you got a fat ass. I'm like, all right, yeah, that shit right there. Can you guys, like, can you do something about that? Can you talk to him? Like, can y'all manage this? Since is that what managers do? They manage things. They looked at him, they looked at me, they looked at each other, and everybody just started laughing. And I was like, okay, am I punked? Like, did I get hazed at the gym? Like, what is the purpose? Everyone laughed really, really hard. And I mean, I was around all black people. So you know how niggas are when they laugh? And they're like, and like they do that thing where they can't breathe, and they're jabbing each other up as they laugh. They were doing that. And I'm like looking around like, I want to know the joke. I want to laugh. But right now I'm pissed off. I'm trying to figure out what is so damn funny about a man harassing me every single day of the week. And they just laughed, and that was it. Everyone went about what they were doing, and I was like, okay, got it. Mind you, it's not, I don't even know why I wasted my breath going, I don't even know why I wasted my time or my breath going to the front desk, because everybody in the entire gym saw this and nobody cared, and the front desk was like in the middle of the gym. So one day I had actually lost my headphones, and when I lost my headphones, I snapped. And that's because I knew I was gonna have to hear this imbecile every detail at this point. I was like, great, now I'm gonna hear all his comments. I'm not gonna have any type of buffer, right? I'm not gonna have, what was I listening to at that point? Rihanna, right? Because Anti had dropped in 2016. Yeah, I was like, I'm not even gonna have Rihanna to comfort me in this moment. I walk into the gym, I didn't hear anything. No damn baby, no you got a fat, I didn't hear anything. And I was like, yes, thank you, okay. I'm like, wow, it is so quiet in here. That's the sound of everybody minding their business. I love this song, oh my gosh. I'm walking over to the weights, right? And I look, and every single squat rack is occupied, except for one. And then I see this menace, and he sees me seeing him. Damn, baby, you got a fat ass. Oh my God, you got a fat, oh baby. Same thing for months. It felt like eternity, honestly. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we're doing this. twice as loud because no headphones. And I'm like, okay, you know, should I just skip deadlifts and hip thrusts and squats altogether today? Do I just skip it today, or do I just ignore this imbecile and do it? You know me, I'm lifting. So I go and I make myself comfortable right next to him and his little friends. He always had like 4 guys with him, which also just irritated me because I'm like, why are y'all never at work? Why are y'all always in the gym? It's annoying. Go out and get some other hobbies. Go out to drink. Like, why are y'all in the gym just bothering people? Bothering me. So I started setting up my bar for deadlifts. Started loading up my bar. Here he goes. This guy is so bold. He's so just, I hate a chatty Cathy loud man. There are some things, and like, I know this isn't nice to say, I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. There are some things that when girls do it, it's just not as annoying. A group of loud ass girls, to me, is cute and funny. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they talking about? Look at the girlies. When a group of grown men at that, like guys that are like well into their 30s, are just sitting there like kikiing and like laughing at you and like trying to make you feel uncomfortable, it's just irritating in a different way. So I'm just trying to focus and just get this workout done and maybe get some steam off me too, right? And so he's looking at me, right? And just talking to me, talking about, oh my gosh, baby, that's too much weight for you, baby. Like, let me help you, baby. I'm like, ugh, no, look at you, look at me. You need to be helping yourself, sweetie. I'm loading up my bar. I start warming up. I start lifting. I get into a nice little flow. I finally tune him out. But then I tune back in and I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. Once again, sounds like people minding their business, and I love it. And then I look and I'm like, y'all are not minding your business, you're minding my business, because they were all up in my workout just looking like this. So I keep lifting, and then I hear, as I'm free racking all of my weights, damn, she really is stronger than us. And everybody started laughing. His little girl group started laughing, right? And I'm like, okay. The next day, I go into the gym. This time, little Mr. Damn Baby doesn't say a word to me. He looks at me, he averts his eyes. We pass in the gym, he averts his eyes. Silent in the gym. All you heard was the background music. And I'm like, oh, okay, you were a little intimidated by me. And after then, he never, ever, ever spoke to me. Now, that was a lot. I would not say go that route at all. Confront that person, go to like the manager of the gym. If they don't care, find another gym, because they don't deserve your money if they don't care about that kind of stuff. But the whole thing I did about just standing my ground for standing my ground's sake, now that I'm older, I would not have done that stupid shit. I would have been like, girl, find another gym. Hello, go somewhere else. Ugh, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was very, very, very unnecessary. And I really did all that really because I was just so obsessed and addicted to the gym, and I was so paranoid about gaining weight. But don't do all that nonsense, okay? Learn from my mistakes. It was a good story because I came out on top, the way I always do. But don't do that. Just go find another gym, okay? There are bums everywhere. Some bums just know when to be quiet. So that's the end of this story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope y'all are entertained. What would you have done? Like, would you have cussed him out? Would you have used the knife? Would you have gone full Florida woman on him? Like, let me know. Maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I would have taught a better lesson. Who knows? All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.